So in this video, I'm simply going to go over the tapping points for you. And that is here. And they call this the karate chop point. Either side, and you would be saying a setup statement, for instance, even though I feel stressed, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Now you may say, why do you say I deeply and completely love and accept myself? Well, that is the phrase that is most universally used by EFT practitioners, but I'm going to let you in on a secret. You do not have to use it. Anything that makes you uncomfortable, anything that doesn't fit for you, I'm going to say throw it out the window, because you need to find what works for you. And so I remember when I first started that was uncomfortable for me, and I would say something like, even though I feel this stress, all this stress in my body, I acknowledge it and realize it has a purpose. Because it does. It's alerting us to something, okay? So you would just tap gently. Here, 2 fingers, 3 fingers, doesn't matter. I'm going to take my glasses off so that you'll have a better view. You can keep your glasses on while you tap. You can take them off. Again, totally up to you if you wear glasses. But these are the points here. And I usually say 2 fingers. And it's gentle. You're not poking yourself in the head to like get this. You are simply stimulating very gently these points. So this would be called top of the eye, eyebrow, side of the eye, and you'll see that ridge right there. You'll be tapping there. Maybe 7 times, just very gently, under the eye, okay? I hope my under eyes look good today, okay? But right here, and you'll see that, and you'll actually feel a little indentation, just gently. You'll feel it, and that's where you're going to be tapping, right there. Okay, and you would be saying something like, all this stress, I can't handle it. Okay? And then it's under the nose, and you'll feel a little indentation, just very gently, under the nose. The stress is driving me crazy, right? Something like that, something that resonates with you. And here, in the crease of your chin, all this stress. And here, you're going to feel right like an inch down, and you'll feel these points. And you might feel a little indentation, a little fleshy part. You can tap like that. If you're afraid you're going to miss it, you can use your whole hand. You can also go like this. Okay, this is a good way to hit everything, including your thymus. Your thymus is here, and that is a great immune stimulator. So that when you're stressed, you're actually lowering your immune system. So this is actually going to help build back up your immune system. So you can just be like, all this stress. And then you're going to go under the arm, right where the bra is, right there. See? Under the arm. All this stress. All this stress. You can do one arm, you can do both arms, you can do the arms at the same time. Again, this is what feels right to you and at a pace that feels right for you. Okay, and then you're going to do the top of your head. All this stress. And take a breath. And if you happen to have a glass of water, I'm going to tell you to take a sip of it now. And if you don't happen to have a glass of water, I'm going to tell you to pause this video, get a glass of water if that's possible for you now, and take a nice sip. And take a moment, and we're just going to repeat that, okay? So you're going to say, even though I feel this stress in my body, and you can measure it. If you had to give your stress a level from 0 to 10, go ahead and give it a level. Maybe it's a 10. Maybe you're having the hardest day ever. Maybe it's only a 5. But I guarantee you, as you go through this, you're going to feel it lessen. So all this stress in my body, I choose to let it go. All this stress in my body, even though I have all this stress in my body, I release and allow it to flow. Okay? This stress all this stress. This stress that I'm feeling. I believe there's the possibility of it easing. You don't have to let it all go at once. You can do this in stages. This is about you and under the chin. All this stress, allowing it to flow gently. You know, we want it to be gentle. We want to be gentle with ourselves. All this stress in my body. All this stress. However you want to do this. Okay? I like this sometimes. It reminds me of little angel wings, but, you know, that's me. And it's almost like a mini hug. In fact, if you are someplace and you can't tap, this is a really good thing to do. Doctor's office, teacher meeting, talking to somebody in your downline or an employee, could be anything. Your boss, your husband, your children. They don't need to know what you're doing. Or if they teach them tapping, they will, but they'll realize that it's time for them to do that too. So all this stress, I choose to feel it leave my body gently. All this stress, leaving my body. All this stress, finding peace, finding my center. And again, that's a round, okay? And so you would do this and repeat this and gradually add in more statements that are uplifting. So as you're doing it, your next round might be, even though I feel this stress, I feel 10 times better. Even though I feel this stress, I can find the humor in this situation. Even though I feel this stress, I am going to let it go. Letting go of this stress. And again, one hand, both hands, it is totally up to you. Allowing the stress to lighten. Allowing my body to calm. Sending my body love. Releasing this stress. Accepting peace in this situation. Allowing my body to feel uplifted. Allowing my spirit to regain equilibrium. Okay? And that is simply all it takes. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to ask me. I am here for you, and I look forward to working with you again.